Today we're going to work through some inequalities. Here is the question that we've been given. The number of students X who have earned extra credit points in Miss Fernando's literature class satisfies the inequality of 5 is less than 3x plus 1, which is less than 9. So what is the possible number of students who've earned extra credit points? So I'll go to question help to walk through this with you. Really what we need to do is we need to isolate the variable, which is x, and this will walk us through that process in order to do it. So what is the first step in to solve an inequality? So I just said we have to isolate this variable, which is 3x. Since this is positive 1, we need to subtract 1 from each part. That's the first thing we're going to do. So when we subtract 1 from 5, we get 4, and when we subtract 1 from 9, we get 8. Again, we still have to isolate the variable. We have 3x, not x. So because this is 3 times x, we know in order to isolate x, we have to divide each part by 3. So when we do that, 4 divided by 3, I'm just going to write this as a fraction, which is 4/3. And then 3x divided by 3 is x, and 8 divided by 3 is going to be 8/3. So this isn't the answer because we can't have a fraction of a student. We can't say 4/3 of the students earned extra credit point, 4/3 of a student. So we have to actually figure this out. In order to do that, we're going to do it as a mixed number. So this says the number of students x must be between 4/3 and 8/3. Since a fractional amount of students isn't possible, the only possible solution will be a whole number. To make identifying the possible whole number easier, change each of the values to a mixed number. So I know to change to a mixed number. 3 goes into 4 one time, and that would be 1/3 left over. And I know over here that 3 goes into 8 two times, and that would be 6, so I would have 2/3 left over. What did I do? Oh, I have a extra spot here. There we go. So they turn those improper fractions into decimals. So 1.3 is less than x, which is less than 2.6. Since the number of students needs to be a whole number, so again, we can't have 1.3 students or 2.6. We have to create an inequality that would satisfy x. It has to be a whole number. So if you think logically about this, my only option is 1, which would be on this end. That wouldn't work. Or 2. Is 2 more than 1.3? Yes. Is 2 less than 2.6? Yes. So the only whole number that will work for this equation is 2. So if you look here, you need to find 2, which is D. I hope that made sense and helped you out.